You had the meeting last for just over an hour, and taking a look at the readout, it all seems very positive. What was actually discussed and achieved?
Obviously very heavy on the symbolism, Heidi, because, Anthony Albanese, as we've been discussing, the first Australian Prime Minister to set foot in China for 7 years. But he held a press conference afterwards and he told reporters that he raised issues of human rights, also issues of regional stability, and there were veiled references to various disputes. He said he restated Australia's position on maintaining the status quo in Taiwan, and the issue of the AUKUS alliance between Australia, the United Kingdom and the US didn't come up explicitly, he said. So sort of all the same issues are still there, bubbling away in the background, but at least dialogue's been restored. Let's have a listen to what the Prime Minister had to say.
Australia, along with other countries in the region, has an interest in continued stable growth in the Chinese economy and its ongoing engagement with the world. And I believe that we can all benefit from the greater understanding that comes from high-level dialogue and people-to-people links, and that a strong relationship between our two countries will be beneficial into the future. Where differences arise, it's important that we have communication. From communication comes understanding.
So Anthony Albanese extended the offer of a return visit for President Xi to Australia, and for his part, President Xi said this relationship is now on the right path for improvement and development.
Paul, what are the next steps for China and Australia?
Well, there are still a few things to resolve. A lot of those trade strikes that China put on Australia have been wound back, but there's still about $2 billion remaining on products such as beef, wine, and also lobsters as well. There is also the matter of Yang Henjun, who is an Australian citizen and writer. He's been detained in China since 2019. Anthony Albanese was expected to raise the prospect of his release with Xi, so that would be an extension of goodwill were that to happen in the next few days. As for China, as we've been discussing, its longer-term aspiration is to join that regional trade pact, the CPTPP. That's going to require Australia's assent as well. Now, the next stop for Anthony Albanese today, he heads off to the Pacific Islands Forum, which is where China has, of course, been making diplomatic inroads. So Anthony Albanese will be trying to re-cement Australia's status as the partner of choice for those Pacific Islands.